Now it's bleeding out. Oh, hello. Hello fellow survivors and welcome back to Stalker. It's been a little while since I played Stalker now, but I recently played Out the Misery, which was very rough, and I think it's time to have a little break, do something a bit slower, low pressure, no time constraints, just easy going. As I said before, the Stalker run is kind of like my vacation. It's where I go when I want to do something a bit simpler, a bit easier, a bit more low risk, and I can kind of do whatever I want. And I get to enjoy some features that are not normally found in the games that I play, because Interloper and Misery don't have everything that Stalker has. So here we are in Ash Canyon, Informant's Retreat, the base I wanted to set up. Now the thing is, here is that it's been a while since I played actually, so this series has been going on for a little while. But it's actually, I checked, I haven't played this run since December of last year. So that's actually before my daughter was born. So since if you are watching this in the playlist and you jump from part 8 to part 9, then yeah, I got a second child in between and I turned 40. So yeah, a lot of stuff happened. And yeah, I recently played Misery, not even Misery, but Out Misery, and that was really rough. Now, since you were last time, I do remember that the goal for the next time, which is now, was to go get the backpack, because we haven't got the backpack yet. So that's to do, and we also need to set up a base. So we have the workbench and the tools, which is great, but we don't really have anything that's crafted. So we got this moose hide that's curing, which is great from the moose. We got some deer hide that's cured. We got some guts curing, some coal, and some wood. And in here in our trunk, we got a bunch of stuff. Let's actually have a little look. Oh gosh, there's so much stuff in here. Yeah. Quite a few things around here you could see. Let's have a look at my inventory. So if I'm going to go get the backpack, I need to be a little bit careful what I'm carrying around, because I feel like I'm carrying too much stuff. Birch, sure, we can bring the birch with us. We got that much birch. Okay, well, that's fine. We can bring this stuff too. This is fine. Quite heavy though. I got moose meat. I feel like we should be lighter than this. I guess it's because I'm also carrying a rifle. Tell you what though, we're going for a expedition now. To the mines, and there's not going to be any wolves there, or if there are, there's not going to be many. So I'm going to put this over here, but I won't be needing it. I could bring the revolver just in case. Why not? But I don't think I need the rifle. I probably don't need the hacksaw either, but I'm going to take it, I think. And yeah, I think, well, anything else we can leave behind? We got food here. I think we don't need to take any of this food. Or most of the food anyway. Let's leave behind the chips. Dog food. Sardines. Yeah, I think we can leave most of this. We'll eat the moose meat. Yeah, a little bit lighter now. Not extremely light, but light enough. Leave stim here also. I think we're getting somewhere now. It's better. We don't even need all this birch bark, but we'll take it. We might make teas. That's fine. Water, loads of water. Okay, I think. How did you get here? Floating pillow. Skillet. I think I have a skillet already. Still find it weird the skillet isn't on here. It's just bizarre to me. I can't add it to the radial. Oh. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to head to the gold mine. I'm not fully rested though, is the only thing, but I guess that's okay. Oh, hello. The bear is here. I should kill the bear, maybe. Kill him with the revolver. La 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 la. He's bleeding now, so he's gonna die. The reason why I want to kill the bear first is because then I have the bear hide. Use it to craft stuff. It's better that you kill the bear with a rifle though, but he's bleeding now. Let's maybe do that first. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Did he despawn? That happened last time too, he despawned when I went inside. Oh well. I don't see the blood trail or anything. He might have despawned, yeah. Well, that's okay if he did. I don't think he... Bear's killed. 2. But I killed the bear in a station point twice, right? So, I think he just despawned. That's okay. Now, I'm not fully rested, which is a bit of a pain, so I'm not sure I should go right now. But I think I will. Because I have the bedroll. I can just, saw the wolves I killed. We'll come back for the bear, it's fine. Bit of an impromptu shooting there. What is that though, right there? These crows, is that referring to something below? I feel like they're too high to be what I... Is that a wolf or something? Let's check. Oh, hi ptarmigan. Can I hit you with the revolver? Alright, this is a wolf? Yeah, it's a wolf. I don't need the meat, but maybe I could grab the hide and gut just to have more resources. If I'm gonna make any wolf stuff. Did you hear that? Now it's bleeding out. Oh, hello. Oh my god. I didn't expect that. Oh my god. That was unexpected. Because he broke pathing the first time, I thought he would break pathing this time too. Did I mention that this was a vacation for me? Oof. Ah, that's why he'll bleed out. I could just wait for him to bleed out. Or I could shoot him again. Could have the rifle. Would have been faster.
Gotta stop that blood loss.
I died. Worth it. Ow. That's something, isn't it? Do a little bit of a stick up here, I guess, then. Let's harvest this bear. Now there he is, huh? We're not cold, so just quarter this guy. I could cook the meat in that, but I have so much of it, I'll cook it later. For now, I just want to get the stuff from the bear. There you go. Grab all this stuff here. How can I? pretty heavy, but not extremely heavy. Well, that was an interesting experience. Yeah, I know it's too heavy, but come on. That was one way to start an episode. What is this then? Is this also a wolf? Yeah, it is also a wolf. All the wolves I hunted earlier, they all died up here in weird places. Shouldn't be anything else stalking me at this point, so I could just grab this as I'm here. Don't need the meat, as I said. I don't need the guts either, actually, to be honest. Because I got so many guts from the bear. Alright, let's go here. Eat the moose meat. Let's drop all the stuff in here. I can cure or go to the mines. I'll drop this meat bag thing here. No. That was fun. Alright, so let's put the bear hide in here. Let's put the wolf meat. Oh, yeah, let's move this pillow. And some guts here. There we go. Let's grab some more of these bags. Oh, we'll do some repairs and heal up and all that stuff before we go. Don't have the bow, so. On the feathers.
I need to drop something.
Grab these two. I'll come back for the other two. I think it's the first time I ever shot the ptarmigan. I always hunt them with the bow. But I need to do with noisemakers. I've hunted rabbits with noisemakers, but I haven't done ptarmigans yet. Then we'll just harvest all this meat. And we'll go from there. Drop this here. We can also drop this ptarmigan there. See if we can grab the other two. This is 3 bags. Just grab those 3. We can harvest them, heal up, and then we can go. Doesn't really matter what time of day it is when we go to the mines, as long as it's not a blizzard or something, because it's pretty easy to get there. There shouldn't be any predators in the way, especially now that I killed the bear. So it's not difficult. A lot of people find it difficult to find the mine, especially when they're new to Ash Canyon. They find Ash Canyon very intimidating. Ash Canyon is actually pretty linear. It's not a hard region to master, actually. It's easier than it looks. The way it works is that there's really just 2 levels, or maybe 3 levels, I guess. But effectively what you're really talking about is the upper level and the lower level. And then there's a few places that's kind of like the middle level, but we really need to think about is lower and upper. So lower is down below with the fishing huts and anglers den and all that stuff. Upper level is here, and minus folly and also the gold mine. And from here to the mine, it's really just one way. You just go through the Boris's cave, and then there's an alternative route down if you want from there. But after you've gone over this bridge towards the gold mine, there's only really one way to go. And that's it. Right, let's start quartering these things. And we can just do it here. And let's use the hacksaw. Alright, so we took a little detour. I was going to go straight to the mine. Instead, we ended up shooting the bear with a revolver. Now, you could, I'm sure many of you already know, I could have just shot the bear once. Because the bear, once he starts bleeding, then that's it. He will bleed out.
Dusk, so night can't be far behind.
So once I saw that there was a blood spray when I shot the bear with the revolver, I didn't really need to do anything else. The bear is dead. But then you have to wait it out and that. And I thought it was just for fun of it, I'll shoot the bear some more. Plus, you do level up the revolver for each shot you land, so might as well shoot him a bunch of times. And then you level up the revolver. Why not? We're getting all of this stuff done. I think they sped up this animation a little bit. This used to take longer. I appreciate that actually, that it's not so long. No one left. Where did they get all these bags, huh? Alright, let's go over here, this pile. Drop all the heavy meat. That's all this stuff. Oh, the echo of being so high up. And over here we'll do the little mini piles over here.
I need to find a place to
Over here we'll do the fat. And there we go. And now it's just a ptarmigan. Honestly, it's just the hands. Oh. It doesn't give me the option even. Yeah. Drop this. And I'll grab it. Oh, that's why. Fine. Just use it's this then. Okay, can I now use hands for this? No, still use the knife. That's fine, let's use the knife then. I want the feathers, because there's a lot of crafting stuff for the base that uses feathers. That'll be good. There we go.
I'm getting weaker.
Let's see here. Okay. Let's just... I don't have much lantern fuel actually. That's alright. Let's do... I have this meat. Actually, I should have left it outside. That's okay. Let's go in here in the trunk. Let's put in our feathers in here.
That guy who drank his own pee
I
doesn't seem so
guess
crazy
that's
right
it.
now.
Is anything... Did I repair stuff in here? Let's put the shells in it. I think there's some shells I forgot to pick up, actually. I think. Oh, that's alright. Cloth, we'll do that later, though. I need to repair a bit. Let's eat our moose meat. Let's have a drink and let's just sleep for 12 hours, honestly, to recover health completely. Doesn't matter if it's the middle of the next day. Yeah. Fully healed. That's Stalker for you. 30 days. Very cool. Okay, we do need some cloth actually. So I think I got a bit mold, you could say. I can't reach that, really. That's a bit annoying, but okay. Yeah, we have to do this just to... Yeah. There we go. Is that enough? Let's see if that's enough. What's been damaged? Oof, gloves are almost destroyed. Let's repair the gloves. Boots. I do have some cured leather, I think. Yeah, I do. Oh, it's almost ruined. Hopefully, Not fail this. Alright, got it. There's a pair of combat pants. We can do it again. So level up mending and make us warmer. Fisherman sweater, let's repair. We don't need to skimp on it. There's not that much cloth in this region, is the only thing, but it's okay, we can still repair. No parka, well, okay, that needs repairing. Yeah, we could just go now, because it doesn't matter if it's dark, but we can wait to repair the leggings, I think. The rest can wait. We got the plus 25 warmth bonus. Let's put all this inside for the most part. Okay, now we are back on track, basically. Let's get rid of this stuff. I think I might make a little fire and cook a little bit. Because it's, I'll spend the night. I need to get some wood though. Can I break down these planks here? That'll be good. I can. Sweet. These two? Yeah, nice. Just to get some wood.
Night is coming.
A beautiful night too. Oh, another plank. There we go. Starting to snow. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Let's take advantage of this view a little bit. The whole reason I chose to be up here. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Kind of creepy also. Look how it looks down there in this light at the sunset. That's a cool look. I like it. Very cool. Okay, I think we'll make a fire in the usual place here. Use a match. Torch, please. Thick. I'll just cook some of this meat while we're at it. Maybe make some water too.
Come on.
There you go. And if it blows out, that's okay. We don't have to cook the whole night or anything. Okay, let's put the pot for water. And the skillet for some meat. Just pick up one. And while that's cooking, let's just craft this birch bark. And then other than that, I think we just wait really. There isn't really anything to do as such, so let's eat the bear meat, why not? It's only 1% chance, so we'll take the parasite risk. I think let's cook some moose meat. Wow. Okay, let's make some more water. I'll put some more wood on too. It'll cook for a little while. Hey, an aurora. Wait. Very nice. The aurora in Ash Canyon. Very nice. I do love the aurora. I think I could hear some aurora wolves there, but that's okay. More water. You can never have too much water. Go. One more. Focus on the moose meat. How far am I on cooking actually? What level am I? 3. Okay, I still got a while until the parasite immunity in that case. I'll just use all this wood. And we'll go to sleep once it's burned out. How many more can we make though? Not that many. Maybe one more if we're lucky. One liter instead. Okay, so the bear... Did I make bear meat? No, it's all moose meat. Oh, that's bear meat. Bear meat here. Drop the moose meat here. I don't think we'll be able to grab that. This all mixed together like an abomination, but... Should be okay, I think. 17 minutes? Okay. Now we can maybe harvest this terrible torch. Is there one stick somewhere? Just to keep this fire going a minute longer. One stick. No? Okay. Let's see here. That's done. 12 minutes. I have to see about that. I love these colors. 8 minutes. Might be okay, actually. I have a lot of water. I'm just going to put some here. Organize it later. There we go. It should now be embers. After 1 minute, they'll become embers. And I think this will actually boil. Embers last for a couple minutes. Let's just see. Oh, no embers? Oh, that's only in campfire fires. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, in that case, we'll just deal with it. Do I have any of those tablets here? No? Then we'll just boil that another time. That's okay. We'll turn into embers, but... guess not. Drink this for dysentery. I guess we are ready to go now. I think. I'm going to bring much food because on this difficulty we will find food in the gold mine. Okay, let's sleep. Let's sleep for now. 8 hours maybe. Alright. Let's just have the moose meat. And drink some water. And we're good to go, really. Yeah, I think so. Let's check outside also. Yeah, looks good. I think we're ready to go. Let me take some charcoal. Yeah, that's fine. So I can do some mapping along the way. But we haven't... Have you actually not mapped up here at all? Are you serious? There we go. I was gonna say. Much better. Okay, let me just... a few seconds. The baby's waking up. Alright. Sure footing every time. Good, be right back. Alright. Okay. I think we can just go. Got a load of backpack space too. We have enough food. This isn't a lot of food or water, but we will find stuff on the way. This is Stalker. And even on Interloper there's some food in the mines. And it's going to be fine here as well. I'm really not worried about it. Let's just go. It's warm out. It's 13, 14 degrees. Wow. Tropical. So we're gonna go right now. We could run as well, actually, but saplings. No, on Inclub, which I normally play, the gold mine does have some loot. For one thing, it has a lot of coal. It also has matches. Usually there's a flare or a torch. I think it's a torch. There's a recycled can, and there's a misc loot, like usually a chocolate or that sort of thing. A book. Now on Stalker there's going to be a lot more because it's Stalker. So I think it's fair to say that we'll find food along the way. For example, on the, well, I was going to call it island, this part over here. An island, it's more like a mountain, I guess. There's a campfire, but an interloper sometimes has like a drink in it, or like a chocolate or something, candy bar. I guarantee you on Stalker there will be something. So we're going to find some food along the way, and even if we don't, there'll be rabbits outside. Sorry, I had a sneeze. I can run a little bit. And here there's usually a bit of wood and whatnot too. This is the bear cave, this is where Boris lives. And you're actually warm in here, I think. Oh, okay, I thought you were warm in here. Boris is out of commission for now. Let's see. So now we're going to go the journey to the gold mine. And we're going to follow the linear route. So I said earlier, you know, it's not that many routes really at the upper level. It looks confusing, but it's not. From Minus Folly, you only really have two places to go, which is where I'm going now, and the bridge on the other side. Those are the only two places. Obviously, you can go down and all that stuff, but that doesn't count. No. But here is the last sort of crossroads that you have until you get to the mine. So we're here. There's now a bridge on our left. And on our right is the cave. This cave leads down there, which is a little wolf nest, and then you got the angler's den down below. But actually, the gold mine is right there. That's the gold mine, right there, right across. Now, if only you can get there, you can goat. You know, it might be possible to goat actually over there. I never tried it, but today is not the day to try it either. It's not really worth it because the journey is long, but it's not that treacherous. But anyway, you're basically looping around all these mountains to get there. But once you enter this bridge, you are basically entering a linear pathway to the mine. There is no way to get lost. The only way you get lost is, say, a blizzard hits, and then you go backwards and don't realize it. This rope, you can bring it if you want. Because I'm quite light, I might as well take it. Usually I don't take it, I just leave it. Because you can use that rope to attach to a rope anchor near the mine. And but I don't use that, I just go down. You can see the mine a bit better, you can see there's buildings down there. I might drop this mine, if I get a this rope. If I get heavy, I'm going to drop this rope, because I don't need it. I'm just picking up for the sake of it. But yeah, you can't really get lost. It's all linear from here on. There are a few little short side tracks that hides a couple of things, but for the most part, you can't really get lost from this point onwards. There's rabbits. And it's deer carcass, that's nice. You can grab these feathers. A load of rabbits, and here's a campfire. As you can see, there's no snow shelter this time, but there's fish.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Which is not great, but we can cook it if we want to. Actually, we don't need that either, but let's also map this. Now the journey is going to continue. It's going to go over this bridge, around this mountain. The other side is another bridge. You go there, go around that mountain. And then you're more or less there, actually. I'm going to take this maple. Not too worried about yeah, the birch. Just grab the maple. Now we're on Stalker, and it's still early day Stalker, and we got good gear, so it's plus 17, and we're not even close to being cold. And here's the bridge. This looks really dangerous. Oh, remember to look down, by the way. There's matches. Here's some matches, for example.
I think I can use
These matches are littered all over these bridges. I once found 3 matches on one bridge. I think they changed that a little bit because I think some were not intentional, but now it looks very dangerous and wobbly, but it takes a lot to fall down. The only way to actually fall off the bridge is to go down here through one of these like gaps in it, and that's the only way to really fall down here, to be honest. There's Anglers Den right there. This is the bridge that you see. Not sure why there is a crosshair here. That's a bit strange. It's not like I can grab anything. Anyway, it takes a lot. I've never accidentally fallen down. I once got stuck, as in I ran into one of these things, but that's it. Matches? Maybe? Maybe not. No. Let's keep going. Nice music, nice relaxing journey. We're gonna just head to this gold mine. Take a breather. There shouldn't be any predators around here unless they changed it. There's ptarmigans and there's rabbits. Hold on. Alright. It was a strange evening. Today we woke up. It's been over an hour, get our rest sleep. 10 minutes later, I woke up again. Anyway, here's a maple too. I think these maple are always there. Reason I'm grabbing them is mostly because resource for bow and sled. Now I'm gonna pick up all the rose hips. If this was interloper or misery, I would pick up every plant I find pretty much. But I don't really need it here. Temperature is so high. I got good gear. I don't really need to get teas. Not really. So I'm gonna leave most of that stuff. That's the thing when you play on lower difficulties, as in Stalker and below. The world is so warm and there's so much resources that there's a lot of stuff you don't need to pick up. There's probably matches here as well. Usually this bridge has matches. Yeah, 2 of them this time. 1 and 2. They're always cardboard matches. I never wood matches. Then you can see a little collision. That's the closest I have been to falling off. A little bit unnerving though, nevertheless. There's the matches here too. Okay. Remember I said I once found 3 sets of matches on one bridge? Yeah, that was this bridge. Seems like it happened again. These are floating though, which is a bit weird. Oh well. 3 sets of matches. Isn't that crazy? Such abundance. Now here there's wood. That's always there, even on interloper. But we don't really need it, I don't think. So it's going to keep going. Now on interloper you don't get cardboard matches, so it's a lot less often. But ever since I added the trader, it's not really an issue. But, ooh, that was cool. That's a cool little event. That's the first time I've seen that. That's part of the visual enhancement, that little things like that happen, snowfalls. That was cool. I wish there was more audio connected to it though. But that was cool. I knew that could happen, but I've never actually seen it before. This is Wolf's Jaw Overlook, and I think around here is where the panorama is. I don't have the panorama, sorry, the Polaroid, sorry. If you do that here, it will map a bunch. Like, we can actually map it anyway. But if you have the Polaroid, it will map even more. Okay. I'll go back to the map when we get to the gold mine so you have a better idea. And some more wood, some more rose hips. I'll leave all that stuff. Up we go. Now we enter. Now we're quite close to the gold mine. There's no more bridges now. But there's a couple of key locations still. Now we're coming up on this cave system. Not cave system, it's not a system. It's just a cave. And it's actually warm. It's actually protected from the wind, even though it doesn't look like it. And there used to be also a hidden loot here, although they've kind of nerfed it. I think you can still find it though. But here there's a cave. This one right here. You have to go through this to get to the gold mine. There's even a sign over there. But if you come here and turn to the right and look here, there's some stuff, as you can see. And actually there's a second rope.
This will come in handy.
No, it will not come in handy. It's completely useless because you already have the rope. But there's a cooking book. An interloper used to be able to find a bear coat here. But I think now they removed it or made it very unlikely. And here, this cave is actually protected. It's 29 degrees. It's, yeah, sauna in here. So it's a good place to stop. You can tell it's warm because you're slowing down. Over here, again, sign to the gold mine on the left. But if you check this little vista, this little lookout point over here, behind here, you can sometimes find a rifle. You can map this as well before it gets too foggy. A rifle first, though. Now we're coming up on another cave. Which usually just has some wood in it. In the past, on Interloper, not on Stalker, but on Interloper, right there on the snow, right there, there was a guaranteed stim. Not anymore, though, they removed that. Here's the other cave I was talking about. And there's some rose hips, there's some wood. I think there's a little bit of coal. Stalker, maybe there's another rope in case you need 3 of these ropes.
Stuff to carry.
You know, that's a lot. I mean, I can pick up this coal, but we don't really need it because we're going to the mine after all, but we can map this cave. Get him there. It's hard to get a perfect map in survival mode because there's always going to be some mountaintops that you can't really access. But you can get pretty far. You got some saplings here. I think there's more saplings down there. And now we get to what is the rope climb down to the mines. You can see this little wheel here. There's usually flares laying around here on lower difficulties. Let's see. Looks like we got a drink instead. Yeah. Okay. So here is a rope anchor, and here's the gold mine. Right there is the gold mine. Okay. You can see rabbits down there, and we can map this as well, just to get this going. And rope climb. You can see this birch down there too. Okay, so what you're supposed to do basically is to grab one of these ropes. As you saw, there's 3 of them. I found one on the first bridge, found one in the cave, and I found one in the other cave too. So there's 3 of them. Alright, comes a blizzard. What you're supposed to do is attach it to this. And now you can climb down. And then you get to the mine. But what I usually do is, I can't be bothered to bring the rope. I mean, if you can carry it, you might as well grab it, and then you have the rope, so you can go back up if you want to. So it doesn't hurt to have it. But what I usually do is I leave it. I go around this corner here. And these 2 trees here, the first 2 trees on the right, you just go through them. Then you can go down to the mine here. It's not hard at all. It's a little steep, but it's not difficult. You can just crouch. You don't have to crouch, but it's safer to crouch. You probably will get a sprain. See? But you can get down, no problem. You can walk down too, but you probably will take some fall damage if you walk. Anyway, you can just you can get down here. And now you reach the mine. Oh, sorry, the plateau of the mine, and you didn't use the rope. Of course, you can't get back up there, so it's good to have the rope anyway. Okay, so here on the outside of the mine, there isn't really that much. There are these saplings, there's rabbits. There's a couple of things to note though. Even in the blizzard, it's easy to find. Just head to the river, the frozen river, and follow that until the end of the river where there's a waterfall. Then we go this side here. At the end here there will be a corpse, and that corpse can have a revolve on it. Stalker. The interloper is just random, it could be nothing, but Stalker, there's usually something here. Could be around, here it is. Here is the corpse. If I can just get up there. And let's loot it.
I could use this.
Rifle rounds. Nuts and stuff. And of course, feathers. And that's it. And you can map this area too, of course. Okay. Now than that, outside the mine itself, there's a couple of containers. But again, it's kind of random what's in them. May or may not be stuff in there. So let's follow this. If you ever get a blizzard here, it's not a big area at all, so it's kind of hard to get lost. Just use the river as a reference point, and you'll get to where you need to go. You can go get that corpse over there, and over here there is a container, right here. And then there's another container up here.
That hurts.
It's like a hidden cabinet. It's the left here of this one here. Hatch, sorry. And yeah, there's usually nothing in there, but I have even on Interloper found stuff, but I think it's pretty random. Here's the gold mine itself, right here. So we have now, I didn't get the map because the thing happened. Oh yeah, no, here it is, yeah. So we started over here, here's Foreman's retreat. We walked around here and took a bridge that was over here, it's just not mapped. Down here, and then this way, and then around here, now then here, and then we went basically around here, and then we got here. So it seems pretty long, but it's not that long, and it's very linear. Anyway, we made it. So there we are. We're in the gold mine. Don't have that much fuel, but there usually is some fuel in here for the lamp. Look behind you when you come in, because torch can be stuff right there by the entrance. And it's kind of like two loot spots. One is right here by the entrance, which is this fire barrel here, and here you can find some misc stuff. So here's a scarf, which you probably don't need, accelerant, matches. There are guaranteed matches in this mine. You'll always find matches, but I mean, if you're playing on Stalker, you'll find matches along the way anyway. But in Interloper, there's guaranteed matches there too. Usually some food or something in here. Yeah. And then there's a book. There's always a book. And fire barrel, of course, and some coal. We don't really need the coal. I'm picking up out of habit. It's not like we're going to forge or anything. And on Stalker, we have so much warmth that doesn't really matter. Nevertheless, though, I am going to pick it up. So let's just do that. And if I'm too heavy, I'll just leave some behind. Plus, coal respawns, it does. So what you can always do, you can pick up the coal. If you don't want it, just drop it somewhere, and then the other coal will respawn. Got a flare. There's usually a flare around here. Looks like we got some gloves as well, work gloves. Probably don't need that, but we can pick it up. More matches, that's lucky. Don't really need it either. And then we got to go through this path here. This will take us to the actual backpack. But there's also a bed. Despite being a gold mine, there isn't any gold in here, fortunately. Well, except for the backpack itself. And we got some random loot around. We got a corpse here, which also has a knife.
Stuff will come in
And
handy.
bullets.
Damn,
Hunting knife, that's very nice. And I always check around this corner, but I never actually found anything here. Like ever, I don't think. Well. And here is the coveted prize that we came for. As you can see here in the mine, there is good stuff. Oh, let me grab this so I can refuel. So we get a bit more light. Let me do that quickly before I keep talking. Refuel the lantern with what I just found. Ah, okay. So here we are. So you'll always find a backpack, which is right there. And then you usually find a crampon. This used to be the only place to find the crampons, I believe. But now you can also find them on the summit. And I think you can also find one in the file territory. And you can make them, of course. And you usually find a bit of misclout too, like some food and whatnot. There's also this. Yeah. This can be a corpse over here. This time it's a revolver.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, this looks like in good condition. And yeah. And then we can just check the loot around here first. We got mittens, that's great. We already have those, but that's still good. Some cloth. Some more coal. We got tinder plug, peaches, can, sardines, energy bar, water, notebook, which we don't really need. Before we pick up the backpack, I'm gonna talk to you about it. And also these wool long john, the red ones, which is great. Red ones are really good. I already have 2 red ones, but still. And then you also have this supply cache over here. Usually just coal and wood in here.
I can always use more food.
So I'll put a chocolate and a flare in there. Okay. And there are these 2 other things. So there's the crampons. The crampons are okay. What they really do is they reduce less, like, stamina. Not fatigue or energy, but stamina when you climb. And sprains don't happen as often. And you get like 1 second better if you travel on ice. But I don't really use them. I have them on now, the other crampons that I found. But you don't... I only have them because I don't have anything else to put in the slot. But the instant I get something else to put on this slot, I'm switching out. Because the crampons give such a marginal benefit. There are cases when you're in, say, full on musket or you're beachcombing or something, or you're doing lots of rope climbing, where you think, oh, I wish I had the crampons now. But I can't be able to carry a 0.5 kilo crampons that I almost never use. If I know I'm going somewhere where I think I will use them, I know I'm going to stay beachcombing for a while, I know I'm going to go somewhere with lots of ropes, I might bring them, but other than that, they tend to stay in the base. Then we have what we really came here for, which of course is the backpack. Now if you pick this up, and then you click leave it, I'm not going to test it now, but in the past at least, you actually lose it. It doesn't put it back. You just lose it. But you of course want to take it. What it does is it increases your carry capacity by 5 kilos and it's permanent. Basically you're switching out your backpack. And there you go. This is a great addition to the game. It's kind of like a rare item that adds more stuff. And now I can carry 45 kilos, whatever that is in pounds. Now I can carry a ton of stuff, which is great. Good stuff. Okay. I can cook this fish. We'll have to see about that. So there we are. And now we can sleep here too. We might as well do that. We could cook this fish, I guess. I got so much coal. Might as well use it. Just use a bad torch. There's a cardboard match. I got coal, so I can just do that. They didn't really pick up any sticks, that's the only thing, but oh well. Oops. See what I did there? I used a match to start the fire instead of the torch. Rookie mistake. Always use a torch. That being said though, we are swimming in matches, so it's not like it's a big deal, but in principle, yeah, use the torch, not the match. Oh well.
Alright.
Alright. Let's just put skeleton here and let's cook this fish. And here we can make some birch tea, why not? There's a coal on here. Cook this fish, and even though it was very low condition, now it's much higher. A ruined fish or ruined food really will just go up in condition. Let's actually cook the rest of the teas as well. Just so that's done. So levels up cooking, so might as well. I don't really need the birch tea though, because it's so easy to recover health anyway, but still. Might as well cook it. That's a lot of birch. Let's make a short water one as well. Okay, we're almost done. Let's make another small water here, and let's see here. Should I use it? I can use a little piece of coal. That's fine. Take that. Take that. How much water? Let's do another half for both. Half a liter. And we're done. There we go. Food-wise, what have we got? We can eat these peaches, I guess. I guess we can save the peaches for cooking or something. Parasites were healed. Good, because they're a 1% chance. Let's eat some low condition sardines. Give me food poisoning, it doesn't matter. Let's also drink Stacy's grape soda, which is named after Stacy Plays, a streamer who was one of the first people to really advocate this game when it was newer. Drink this drink as well. And we can eat this chocolate bar. Heal up pain. Eat this granola bar too. Might actually be, yeah, some left there. Some water, and then we can just sleep really. Yeah, I think I can sleep it. So let's do whatever that is. 8 hours. Fine. All right, there we are. It's pitch darkness. Yeah. We cured our ankle. We cured our pain. Blizzard is still raging, but we're nice and warm in here, nice and snug. I don't think that I need any of this stuff. I could actually just harvest the cowl. I'm not going to use it at all. You know, I'm not going to use it. And the one I found out is worse condition, but it's so rare, I might just keep it. Let's harvest also the work gloves. The work gloves are a bit better than the mittens. It's just they weigh a little bit more. Okay, I think that's probably good enough. We got some hatchets, some knives. This is not looking great. Yeah. Okay. So, fellow survivors, I'm actually going to call it there. So it's a bit of a short Stalker episode, and I'm leaving you here in the dark. But basically, the baby woke up a few times, a bit of a strange evening. But yeah, if you didn't know already, this is how you get to the gold mine. And as you can see, when you play on things like Interlope and Misery, when you come back to Stalker, it's just really easy going. Oh, whoops, I got mauled by a bear. Ah, that's alright. We'll just go and sleep it off. Full health the next day, you know. And I killed all the predators, so it was just a walk in the park to get out of Miners Folly, and then you get to the gold mine. And it's worth getting the backpack. It's so good. I do recommend getting the backpack early, regardless of what difficulty you play. Once you have a chance, get the backpack and go summit. You get so much good stuff, and you can get carry capacity increase, which now combined with the Moosehide Satchel and well-fed, I can carry 15 kilos more and carry 45 kilos, which is a huge step up from 30. So this is way easier to travel and just bring loot around, and there's so much loot here too. Now, when the list ends, or maybe it doesn't matter, I have to decide what to do next. Am I going to go back to where I came and bring this loot back to the base? Or should I go via Angler's Den again? And maybe take another route back. I probably will take another route back, because I don't really need to go back to where I came. There's not that much loot I found. The backpack is permanently upgraded now, so. But yeah, so that's how you get to the gold mine. Absolutely recommend doing it. We're going to stay in Ash Canyon for a while. Because I'm not carrying that much, probably what I will do next time, whatever that is, I will go the other way back via Angler's Den. So I'm going to go down the ropes, go to Angler's Den, probably drop some stuff in Angler's Den, and then I might take the long road, the other road back to base, so I can find some Polaroids and some other stuff. Probably do that, I guess. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do next time. For now though, there's a little respite away from all the hardcore challenges. Some casual stalker with a bear mauling and travel to the gold mine and leaving you here in the dark. But I hope to see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed this easygoing episode. Alright, survivors. See you. Bye bye.